Hi, my name is Kimberly, and I'm the second negative response. So going back to my opponent's claim that they want to get rid of standardized testing in the U.S. For college admissions. Well, as you've heard, they've been giving you facts, the negative facts, like, oh, it's bad for minorities, it's too expensive, it's too long. But where's the plan? Where's the plan to get rid of, to put these facts in of that? So how are they gonna make it better? Not once do they ever say, oh, yes, it's bad, but we plan in the future or to make it better this way. Not once, so they're just giving you the facts saying why it's bad. So I'm here to tell you the disadvantages of if they were to change and if the SAT were to be taken out of the college admissions. So Michael Cohen, the chairman of the Academic Senate, estimates that changing the admissions procedure to resemble that of, like my opponent said, the 775 colleges that are optional, may require a 100% increase in the admissions budget. Excuse me. So they're saying that these SAT tests, the standardized tests, are so expensive, no one can afford it. But if we were to take these out and we were to take out these tests, it would cause an increase, making the tuition go higher. So what's $50 more compared to $5,000 for admissions? So students taking this SAT test know they want the better future. They know they can't afford it now, but in the future they will afford it. So it's better to, like my partner said, to invest. They're investing in the future. They know what's happening, and their parents know this, and they don't want the life they have for their children. So they're willing to invest in that. Also, as my opponents were saying, that they keep on saying that these classes, that the prep classes have, excuse me, they're saying that there's no point to take the classes, that the SAT is unfair to minorities and is more, and whites have a better chance of getting a higher score. But as they're saying there's no point to take these classes, they keep on stressing that the minorities can't take these classes, therefore they're doing bad. So in a way I'm confused on what they're trying to say. But also, from the report of the Commission on the U.S. Standardized Tests and Undergraduate Admission, they state that even though students are taking these classes and the wealthier people, the precise increase in scores as a result of test preparation for an individual is only about between 20 and 30 points on the SAT. So let's say, 20 and 30 points out of, let's say, between a Mexican like myself, between a white person, and mine was scored like lower than 20 points. It's still in that high, let's say we both had high scores, it's still in that high range. They're not gonna say, oh, she's a minority. She's obviously not good enough because she didn't score these 20 or 30 points. I was to still be in that range, it would still be fine. Let's see. So, also as they were saying, the SAT has a huge impact on college admissions, meaning they only look at that. And it would be better for them to look at grades and your extracurriculars. So they say it discriminates against minorities and favors whites. But by abolishing it, college was focused on grades more. But though that may seem like an advantage, it's not for all minorities, because some minorities, they don't do well. Some may not do well in school, and they can't talk. They're not able to express, let's say, their intelligence through like projects in school and like essays or not essays, projects in schools, and it's only tests that they're able to excel in. And Amin Gadami, who is now in Columbia University, says that the role of the SAT as a standardized form of assessment is as a standardized form of assessment that holds everyone, native English speaker or not, to a single academic bar. Because if it were not for this test, his grades don't really show would not have gotten him into Columbia. It's because of this test, he was able to go on to get a better education and have a better life for himself. So, as my opponent before me had said, he started his speech saying that every research he saw what showed that the SAT was bad, but he didn't really specify what research. For all we know, the internet, it's filled with different, a lot of people can post anything, they can make their own websites. For all we know, these could be mad students who did not get into the university they want, or parents that were so mad because, these classes, or they were unfair, the SAT was unfair to their children. So for all we know, this research that he supposedly said he saw may not have even been accredited. So, yeah. And like I said, they really didn't even have a plan in the first place saying how they wanted to even get the SAT out of college admissions. They just kept on saying that it was bad. So, yeah. Thank you.